So we had a shorter week of trading this week, guys, but man, oh man, was it an eventful week. Check it out. We had the S&P 500 today close up 1.5%. We had the Russell, are you ready for this, close up 3.5% as the NASDAQ went up 0.75%, and we had the Dow up 2.1%. And we had the VIX go down around 7% as we had the metals down as well. Gold down 1.5%, and we had silver down 1.2%. So I want to break down the markets in this video, guys, and of course go over some stocks, some charts, what I'm looking to do. But before we actually dive into it, if you guys have not gone up to 16 stocks yet for Moomoo, it is free money. Use that link down below or go to stasurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up an account, you get 1 free share of stock right off the bat, and fund your account with at least $100. You get 5 more stocks, and fund your account with at least $1,000, guys. Are you ready for this? You get 10 more stocks, totaling 16 free stocks. So if you guys want some free money, who doesn't like free money, and you want to help out the channel, use that Moomoo link down below. And with that being said, and by the way, guys, stay hydrated. Very important to stay hydrated. Cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So again, all the indexes today went up in a major way, and believe it or not, and this doesn't usually happen, but today it did. The NASDAQ trailed all the indexes, which kind of makes sense considering how much the NASDAQ has gone up over the past couple of days / weeks. I mean, I think year to date it's up over 30%, the NASDAQ 100, that is. So it doesn't really surprise me that today we still had a green day, but it didn't do as well because it's already fairly overbought as it is right now, which we'll talk about here in a second. So you guys can see in just the past 2 days, SPY's gone from 417 all the way to 427. We're talking a move of 2.5% or around $10, almost $11 per share. Very impressive. And pulling up the 4-hour chart, you guys can see now we're actually heading towards the highs from August, like I've talked about here on the channel before. Those highs were right around 430. That to me is where this is going now. And if we do break out of 430 on SPY, guys, we could be going on the 3-year chart. You'll see here, we could slowly start climbing our way towards 455, 460, which is the high from, let me see here, the middle of March. So there could be a lot more upside in the short term here, and it's not going to happen very quickly, in my opinion. Who knows if it even does happen, but if we do break out, let's say above 435, 440, we start making that move, it might take a couple weeks, couple months, but overall, the next main target I have is between 455 to around 460. That's my opinion here on SPY. And Triple Q, you guys can see this has just been going ballistic over the past couple of weeks. And again, year to date, it's up probably around 30-35%, somewhere in there. And we saw a little bit of a pullback a couple of days ago from where? 355 down to about 346. And the buyers came in and gobbled that right up. You guys can see we bounced off the 50 SMA. Now we're taking the highs out from a couple days ago. Today we hit a fresh high at almost 356. And that's not only a multi-day high, but guys, that is a multi-month high here on Triple Q. In fact, it is the high on the 4-hour chart, and I believe on the yearly as well. Yup, we're at a yearly high right now on Triple Q, which is unbelievable. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what's been going on. And in May alone, I mean, this ETF, the NASDAQ 100 Triple Q, it went up from 315 roughly to 355, 12% move, massive move. And on SPY, we went up, I believe, a lot less than that, but still pretty decent in May, from 404 to 427, 428. Well, I guess we're early June now. Either way, over the past couple of weeks, we're up around 6% on SPY. So at this point, guys, bulls are in charge, no doubt about it, but we do have to be mindful of a potential pullback coming in the short term, whether it's, later, next week, early next week, in a couple of weeks, I don't know. But all I do know is we're doing very well. Bulls are in charge, but we are fairly overbought at the same time on the 4-hour time frame on SPY and on Triple Q. You guys can see that. So keep in mind, this could end up coming down in a major way. Well, maybe not in a major way, but maybe a couple percentage points. Don't be surprised if that does end up happening. So let's break down some stocks today, guys. Honestly, I don't have many in particular here written down. We didn't have any earnings today, but I do want to break down just a couple of movers, on the watch list, see what did very well, maybe some that ended up going red. So we had Macy's and JWN today completely crush it. And Macy's, what did this do? 12% up, almost $1.70. And this is after the company reported earnings, I believe, yesterday, right? Let me see here what they did just to quickly remind myself, guys. Let's see here. 56 cents EPS, which beat the 45-cent expected. That's great. But they did miss on sales. That's right, $4.98 billion versus $5.04 billion expected. And Q1 comparable sales are right around negative 7.9% year over year on owned basis, negative 7.2% year over year on owned plus license basis, which I have to look deeper into that. I said that in my video yesterday. I'm not too sure exactly what the difference is there. Either way, I'm not too concerned about that. What we do have to realize is, though, again, they missed on revenue, but again, they beat on EPS, which I guess is pretty good. And it looks like here, anything else? Not really. But overall, guys, look, that's the biggest mover on the watch list today. It was Macy's, which right now, this is the moment of truth for the bulls. We're now testing the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart, which you guys can see. This has been resistance for months at this point, months on months on months. So if we do break out of that point, guys, $16.50, we start breaking towards 17, that's where a reversal could be coming on Macy's stock. And let me see what else we have here. JWN also did very well, whose chart looks a lot better than Macy's. This one up 9% today. It's already breaking out of the moving averages. We have a golden cross. So this pretty much played out like we talked about in a couple videos ago, right? Or a couple videos back, whatever. We said we could potentially fill the gap to 1750, 1775. That was right by the high from back in April. It looks like, yep, April, even a little bit in March. So we did that. Now we're there. 1750, 1775 roughly is where we're at. So let's see if we can start breaking past, let's say, $18 on JWN. From that point, we could really start making a move. Technically, guys, you could make a case this could go back to $20, maybe even higher than $20. You can see back in the beginning of March, end of February, middle of March, we were struggling at about 20. That'd be the next gap to fill, at least in my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And guys, don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo. The clock is ticking. Use that link down below. All the details are down below, guys. And just know all those links, the Moomoo link, the Weeble link, they help out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. So again, get up to 16 stocks, each up to $2,000. Link down below. Let me know which ones you get in the comments, and let's see what else ended up moving today. Of course, Tesla moved. We talked about that in my video earlier today. We had some movement in Adobe, which now is getting very overbought, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I might make a video tomorrow. I might make it later and schedule it for tomorrow, going over a bunch of tech stocks that, well, need to pull back. And honestly, this will be in that video. We'll talk more about it. But man, this thing is rocketing, and they didn't even report earnings yet, guys. Oh my God. They report earnings, I believe, in a couple weeks here. Yeah, 2 weeks from now in the middle of June. So Adobe, we'll talk more about that. So make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Let's see. GME ran up today. Let me pull that up, guys. GameStop. And this is right by, this looks like it's on the verge of breaking out. Look at this, guys. We're now testing the mid-20s, $25, $24. We went up 2.2% on the day, and GameStop has earnings very soon here on the 7th. So that's at some point next week after the bell. So I'm pumped for that. I mean, we have a golden cross. We're above the moving averages. If we break out of the mid-20s, guys, this could be going up a lot higher, maybe 29, 28, maybe even higher than that. So keep your eyes on GME. I might make another video on that, guys, over the weekend. So be in tune for that. Potentially, if I do have some time, we'll see how it ends up going. You guys know how that goes, right? So let's see. That's GameStop. Let me see what else we have here. What else did well? I think Visa's on the verge of breaking out still. Yeah, look at this, guys. We have a clear ascending triangle on Visa, but it just does not want to break out. It is so freaking stubborn. We can see we keep failing at 235. My alert's at 236. We keep on failing, and it just needs to break out of there. And if it does, guys, we break 235, 236, which it looks like buyers came in here. Boom, we held that trend. Now we're starting to break back over the moving averages on the 4-hour chart. If we now break 235, mid 200s, I'm telling you, that's where Visa could end up, heading to. So that's ticker symbol VSA. And let me see what went down today. So we had, funny enough, Bed Bath & Beyond, talk about volatility. This one earlier today was up 20% at one point, and we ended up swinging and losing all those gains, and we went down 2.5%. Not the end of the world, but we did see a lot of volatility and a lot of selling heading into close, which maybe I'll do another video, probably not until next week on this one, guys. But yep, that ended up going red. We had Palantir see a little bit of a red day today, finally, considering how much this has gone up, and now it's just consolidating. In fact, the past 1, 2, 3, 4 days of trading, that's what it's been doing. It's just simply been consolidating, and you guys see that on the 5-day chart, on the 4-hour chart probably as well. So what direction is it going to pick? Are we going to just rocket off this point, maybe start going 16, 17 bucks, or is this going to start selling off and maybe start coming back to the moving averages on the 4-hour chart? Time will tell, guys. Time will tell. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo, each up to 2,000 bucks as well, guys. Clock's ticking. Use that link down below or go to stasorfest.com/Moomoo. Once you guys open up an account, you get 1 free share of stock, and once you fund your account with a little bit of money, at least 100 bucks, you get 5 more stocks, totaling 6 stocks, and fund your account with at least $1,000, guys, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 16 free stocks. And if you guys don't like Moomoo, that's fine. You can simply take out all your deposits. It's not like they keep your money hostage, right? And you keep all the free stocks on top of it. It's free money, guys, and it also helps out the channel. So use that Moomoo link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.